Greetings everyone. So here is Shikha again with another lecture on Linux. So this is the lecture number 40 on Linux, and today we will going to move ahead with some really interesting topic on storage management. And it is our goal today to dig deeper into the LVM concept. Okay, so for that I consider you all that you should watch the entire video so that you will not going to miss any important information regarding storage management and LVM concept. So let's begin the lecture first without wasting our time. So before moving with the lecture, let me tell you that on my previous lecture, I have discussed a lot regarding VG commands. Okay, that what is VG extend, VG reduce, VG merge, VG split, VG rename, and LV rename. So I hope you are clear with these commands. Now we will going to move forward with the LVM concept, and in which today's lecture we will going to work on the few things that how we can extend the size of PE, which is your physical extent. The second thing which we will going to work is that how we can specify the specific limit to LV to our VG, and the third one is to specify a specific limit to PV. So we will going to work on all these things today only. So let's begin the lecture. So first we will going to work on the LV concept. So suppose this is your LV, and I have already discussed with you that whenever you create any LV from your VG, there are some blocks or boxes would be automatically generated under your LV. So let's discuss regarding these boxes. So suppose this is your LV, and whenever you create any LV, some boxes would automatically generate under your LV. So as you can see here, so these are the boxes. Okay, these boxes are known as LE. What does it known as? LE. LE known as logical extent. Okay. Now the size of each LE is known as PE. The size of each box is known as PE, which refers to physical extent. Physical extent. And its size is 4 MB. So basically today we're going to work how we can extend the size of each box, or should I say LE. So for that you need to come under VMware Workstation. Okay, so let's execute the command first lsblk to check is there any hard drive has already been set up on our system or not. So as you can see here, right now SDB named hard drive has already been in my device. Okay, wait. Let me first exit it. Again, let's open it. Okay, let's maximize the screen. So I hope now it is visible clearly. So first we will going to execute lsblk command. So as you can see here, this hard drive has already been set up on our system. Now what we will going to do? So from our previous lectures, what we are doing, we were setting up new hard drives, and then we were converting them into the PVs, and then we were adding up them into the VG. After that we are creating the LVs. But today we will going to work on the single hard drive only. So what we will going to do, we will going to create some partitions from this hard drive. Okay, so first we will going to come under this hard drive by fdisk and the path of your hard drive. So when you execute this command, you will easily able to come under your hard drive. After that, we will going to create some partitions, and then we will going to convert these partitions into the PV. So for that you need to execute an option, and by default take it primary. So let's just define the size. So I'm here writing the size 5G. So your partitions has been created. Now let's create two more partitions. So today we're going to create only 3 partitions. Fourth one is not needed that much. So let's create another one. By default it is taking primary and the number as well. So just define the size of the partition. So I'm here referring 5G. Let's create another last one partitions by using the option N, and it is also should be the primary one. Just define the size. Okay, so we are able to create 3 partitions of 5 GB each. By P option you can print them. Okay, so now what we will going to do, we will going to save the partitions by W. Just update the kernel as well by using the part prop command and the hard drive name. So you are easily able to update the kernel. Now what we will going to do? Now it's the time to create these partitions into the PV. So for that we can execute the command in three ways. The very first is you can create each partition by separately, like one by one into the PV, or the second thing is that you can create them in one together in a one go, as I've already discussed on my last lecture if you have watched that. By PV create dev sgb1, dev sgb2, dev sgb3. You can also create your physical volume like that, but today we will going to do it in another way as well. So first we need to remove these PVs. By PV remove sgb1, dev sgb2 and dev sgb3. So we are easily able to remove these PV. Now we will going to create these PV by different way. So for that you need to create PV and just write your hard drive name SGB. After that define the partitions number 1 to 3. Okay. Okay, by mistake I have written double B here. Sorry. So we are easily able to create it 3 PV. Okay, so that's how also we can execute the command. You can check it by PVS command. So see, your 3 PVs has been created. Now it's time to create a VG to these for these PVs. To create a VG, we need to execute the command VG create. Name of your VG, whatever the name you want to provide to your VG, you need to define here. After that, your partitions and its number. Okay. So now we are easily able to create a VG for these 3 PV. We can check by PVS command as well as for by using the VGS command. So here you can see your 3 PV and all 3 are belong to my VG volume group, as well as we can see here. Okay. Now it's time to create a LV. So let's create a LV of 500 MB. So I'm creating a LV of 500 MB and its name is LV1 from my VG. So your LV has been created. You can check by LVS command or LV display. So we are able to see that this is the LV1 and it belongs to my VG and its size is 500 MB. Now when you execute LV display command to check its output or its detail in or its information in detail, we will able to see here something interesting, that your LV size is 500 MB as we have defined in the command, but it's LV, so the boxes it has 125 and each box size is, as I have already discussed with you that each box size is 4 MB. Let's check it by VG display command. So as you can see here, total PE size equals to 4 MB, which means each box has 4 MB of size. But I want to extend it. So for that, first you need to remove your LV as well as your VG. So execute LV remove command and your VG. So that's how we are able to remove the LV. Now it's time to remove the VG. VG remove my VG. You can check by LVS and VGS command that if you get any output, you can execute LVS and VGS command to check if there are any VGS or LVS on your output or not. So we didn't get any output, which means we do not have any LV and VG. Now we will going to execute a command called VG create hyphen small s, and here you need to define the size for your PE. So that's how you can, when you execute this command, you will able to change the PE size. So let's discuss its command. VG create hyphen s define the size. So I'm here referring 100 MB. So my PE size should be 100 MB for each box. After that you need to define the name of your VG and for SGB 1 to 3. Sorry, you do not need to, no, wait, SGB 1 to 3. Now it's okay. Okay, so your volume group has been created. You can check by VGS command or VG display. See here. So your PE size for each box is now 100 MB. Okay, and your 3 PV has been created here. Okay. Now we will going to create a LV. For LV create command you need to use hyphen L. I'm here referring 500 MB of LV and its name should be LV1 my VG. So your LV has been created. When you execute LV display command, you will see something interesting. See here. So your LV size is 500 MB and current LE is 5 on. But before, when I executed the same command, it is showing me current LE 125, but now it is showing 5 on. So basically there is a change in the LE because we have extended the size of PE. So now the size of PE is 100 MB, which means each box is of 100 MB, and we have created a LV of 500. So you can when you divide 100 to 500, 5, so you will get the answer of 5. That's why your current LV is 5. Okay, so when you execute or extend the size of your LV, it will affect into your LE. See here. So PE size is 100 MB. Okay, so that's how we can extend the size of PE. Now let's move on to the other thing. The second thing is that suppose if I want that my VG is only applicable to create only 2 LV, how we can do so? So for that, first you need to remove your LV, define the whole path, as well as you need to remove your VG as well. VG remove my VG. Okay, so we are able to remove VG as well as LV. Now it's time to execute the command that I only want that my VG is only applicable to create 2 LV. So for that you need to execute the command VG create hyphen small l, and here you need to define the size limit. So I'm here referring my VG is only applicable to 2 LV. So it will only able to create 2 LV and the name of your VG. Okay. After that, what you need to do? Need to define it. Okay, so your volume group has been created. You can check by VG display command. So right now maximum size of your LV. So maximum limit for the LV creation is 2 only. Now you are only applicable to create 2 LV from your VG. So let's do it as well. LV create hyphen capital L 100 MB hyphen N. Name it should be LV1 from my VG. So we are able to create first LV. Let's create another one too. LV2. Let's create another one as well. So now see what will we get. So in the output we are getting maximum number of logical volume reached in 2 volume group. So basically we are only able to create 2 LV and we have created 3 here. So limit of your LV has already been reached. That's why you are not able to create the third LV. Okay, so that's how we are. See here. So LV1 and LV2 is only able to create from VG, but the third one is not, because we have set up, we have assigned a specific limit to our VG. Okay, so that's how we can do so and fulfill our demand. But if I want to extend the size, extend the LV limit, how we can do so? So for that you need to execute the command VG change hyphen L. I'm here referring for the 6. So I am able to create at least 6 LV from my VG. After that, the name of your VG. So when you execute VG display command now, you will see here maximum LV limit is now of 6. So now you can create at least 6 LV from your VG. So let's create other as well. LV create LV3 VG, my VG, 4, 5, 6. Let's create another one. Now see what will we get. So our limit has been reached. Okay, so that's how we can do so. So now let's move on to the last thing which we will going to today work today only. The last thing is that suppose we are able to create only 2 LV from our VG. Now if we want to change the limit of our PV, as we can see here the maximum PV limit is 0. See here 0, but I want to change the value of PV. I want that I only able to create or I only able to add up 2 PV from into my VG. How we can do so? So for that, first what we will need to do, first we will going to execute pvs command. So right now our 3 pv has already been belong to the vg. Okay, now let's reduce one of them. vg reduce dev sgb3 and dev sgb2. Okay, sorry, I forgot to write the name of my vg. Okay, so you are easily able to remove your sgb2 pv as well as from sgb3 from your vg. Now we will going to change the limit. vg change hyphen p is for the pv, and I'm here referring for the 2. I only able to create 2, or I only able to add up 2 pv into my vg. So that's why we are using this command, vg change hyphen p2 and your vg name. So your VG has successfully changed. When you execute VG display command, you will able to see in the output. See here, maximum PV limit is 2 now. So as of now, if we execute PVS, so here only one PV is belong to the my VG. We can also add up another one. So let's extend the size. So I'm here referring VG extend dev name of your VG, my VG, dev sgb2. Okay, now we are successfully extended it. We can execute pvs command to check. See here. So suppose if I want to extend sgb3 as well. See, we are able to do so or not. See here what we are getting. No space. So there is no space to extend another PV into the VG. To extend it, we need to change the limit of our PV. So for that you need to execute the command vg change hyphen p. Here write at least 4 pv I'm able to add up into my vg and your vg name. So when you execute this command and check by vg display, so now the size has been changed. Now you can at least add up 4 pv from your vg into your vg. Okay, so now let's extend the size for the sgb3 pv. So now, okay, so we are easily able to extend it pv3 as well into our vg. We can execute the pvs command to check. Okay, so that's how we can execute these commands, and that's how we can work on the specific demands or on the PE size. So I hope you find this lecture helpful, and you will be able to get a wide or a wealth of knowledge from my lectures. And if you want to know more about Linux and its upcoming video, you need to stay tuned and stay updated with our channel Technical Cloud Knowledge and with me too. And thanks for watching.